round one for the Gran Turismo World Series Nations Cup. Lights out and we go racing then. Good start from Fraga. Great start though from Lucas Benelli as they go side by side down to the first corner. Keep an eye out for Blajan versus Beauvoir on the second row of the grid. Down towards T1 though, it's Benelli who takes the lead away from Igor Fraga, from Patrick Blajan, from Baptiste Beauvoir. Then comes Matt McEwen, who's going side by side here with Kanata Kawakami into the left-hander. McEwen just about managing to keep it ahead of the Japanese driver. On the run up towards the hill we go. There's already been a penalty there handed to Jose Serrano down in 13th place, who's dropped back from his 11th starting position. And here comes Patrick Blajan down the straight in towards the bus stop. He's got Baptiste Beauvoir alongside him for company. Beauvoir tries to get the long way around the outside into the braking zone and manages to make it stick through into third.
Yeah, really nice move there, and Blajan sideways into the barrier there, and now holding up the cars behind, so just a little bit on exit there, just I think picked up the throttle a bit too violently. Beauvoir looking up the inside of Fraga, using that tyre advantage. Through he goes with McEwen following through as well. He might do. He's going to be on the outside here though for the left hand. You don't really want to be here. It's quite difficult. He's going to send it into that soft tyre onto the marbles though, and he can't quite get that to stick.
Here is Matt McEwen though on the soft tyres against the medium shod Baptiste Beauvoir. They run side by side on the run down into the bus stop. He's going to be later on the brakes. Here is Matt McEwen. Can he outbrake Beauvoir? Yes, he can. Really deep on the ragged edge of adhesion there. Runs it a bit deep into the second part of it. Off onto the grass. That's going to allow Blajan to come through. Bit of contact as Blajan comes up the inside, and Andrew Lee is ready to try and join the party there as well. Half-second penalty for track limits there for Matt McEwen to compound his woes.
Lopez now is the one holding up the train as Benelli gets involved as well. Benelli, of course, has pitted, so he needs to get by these guys as quick as possible for the sake of this race. All the time he spends here fighting with Kawakami and Lopez is going to hurt him later on.
Benelli's hunkered down into that seat. He always seems to have a really unique driving style. He sends it up the inside, bit of contact there, bit robust from Lucas Benelli. We're used to seeing that, I should say. He's not afraid of getting his elbows out, is the Brazilian driver. He goes up into 9th place. His next target will be Coque Lopez. You can see him there feathering the throttle.
So, here we are. Baptiste Beauvoir coming under that medium tyre, going into the soft tyre. This should have happened last lap, Baptiste. I think you've lost a bit too much time doing this. I'll be interested to see where he comes out in relation to everybody else. So here is Benelli, of course. Benelli was a fair chunk ahead of Beauvoir before they came into the pits, about 4 seconds there. You can see him almost winning the car.
Kawakami and Benelli under investigation. We just saw a graphic flash up on your screen. That is because, of course, Benelli ploughed into the back of Kawakami. It didn't cost him too much, other than, I'm sure, a little bit of pride damage for Kawakami. But either way, Benelli's been given a 1-second penalty for colliding with another car as the race leader Fraga into the pits for the mediums.
We saw that coming. It was a certified Benelli moment where he just chucks it in, bashes the guy out of the way, and I think that's a fair penalty.
Here's Valerio Gallo trying to recover something from this race. He goes side by side with Patrick Blajan down into the bus stop. Gallo's on the soft tyres. Look at the confidence he's got under braking as he goes through on the Hungarian driver into 6th place. Blajan on the slower compound, the hard compound of tyres, just got no answer to that.
That was a swipe.
And it looks like Baptiste Beauvoir is doing okay out there. His pace is pretty good, and is he going to emerge in the race lead? Well, he certainly is, with Benelli just behind.
Yes, that penalty really did hurt Benelli. Obviously, he was leading before, and now he's behind Baptiste Beauvoir. Interestingly, Valerio Gallo is now in 3rd place and quite close to both of these. So you just see him just in the background there. So he's really turned this race around.
As the two previous champions running very close to one another. Look at the traction on the exit that Fraga is able to get as he pushes Fraga onto the grass. There does Gallo into the right-hander, which follows. Gallo just defending everything he can. Tries to get the switch back to Igor Fraga. Lots of traction on the exit, but not quite close enough at the moment to mount a challenge. Gallo placing that Suzuki in every possible position to try and hold on through that left-hander, but Fraga's got the outside line, he's got track position, and he does just about manage to get ahead for 3rd, or does he? Because Gallo once again is still there on the inside, but Fraga eventually gets through. Gallo has to relent, drops down to 4th.
At that point, he's sort of let the move go, but as you're saying, Gallo really struggling now, because his lap time's dropped considerably last lap, and again driving Blajan to the wall, just giving him enough space to come back to take his line. So I think Gallo really on the edge of defending there and just getting it wrong on exit. There's contact between Miyazono and Blajan, and just like that, Miyazono being in the right place takes 2 positions at once from P6 up to P4. Gallo the big loser there down to P6, and Blajan, despite all the action, is just where he started.
Blažan really does know that as well, and is trying to make hay whilst the sun shines into the bus stop. He's going to have a lot more grip under braking. Can he go for the outside line? Keep an eye under the background for Mangano as well. Side by side as they go through the bus stop then, and Blažan goes through. Gallo's out wide. Mangano goes through. Inestrosa and contact there, off into the wall. So Gallo then knows that. He slows up, lets Inestrosa through as Serrano comes on and joins the party there as well, as those two run side by side. So it's Inestrosa versus Serrano up ahead, but Gallo there, well, a simple mistake has cost not only him but also another driver there too.
Our current race order to go on to the last lap. It's Beauvoir, Benelli and Fraga. Beauvoir! Oh, we were just singing his praises, and he's thrown it away. What did he do?
Must have made a mistake into that bus stop chicane, and that is such a shame for the Frenchman. So he has thrown this race away from certain victory. It seemed like he's got off into the wall at the bus stop, and it's now Benelli leading Fraga on the last lap. That is dramatic. Out of the final corner and to the line, it is first blood in 2022. The World Series Nations Cup Round 1 race goes to Lucas Benelli ahead of Igor Fraga. Takuma Miyazono completes the podium.